For a manager of Rafael Benitez's pragmatism, it is unlikely that this barmy game fitted into his vision of how football should be played. Sometimes, however, there is nothing better than winning messily, and even Benitez could put his control freakery to one side after seeing Newcastle United end their long barren run. This was their first victory in 10 matches, lifting them up 3 places from 18th, ensuring that they avoided spending Christmas Day in the bottom 3 for the first time in Premier League history. Newcastle rode their luck at times, with Rob Elliott's save from Andre Ayew's tame penalty coming at a crucial point in the match, but it was difficult to argue that they were not deserving winners. Benitez's side demonstrated their character after falling behind to Marko Arnautovic's early opener, hitting back with goals from Henri Saivet, Mohamed Diam and Christian Atsu, and they were more fluent than West Ham United, whose recent revival under David Moyes came to an end. Meetings between teams battling against relegation can often be tough to watch when nerves and tension weigh the spectacle down. This one, however, did not fall into that category. A lack of quality and cohesiveness had an anarchic effect, making both teams ragged, and it was impossible to complain about a shortage of excitement. Of course, that must have been alarming for Moyes and Benitez. It is unlikely that either manager intended to preside over such an open and shapeless contest, yet they were both powerless to stop their edgy players from making individual and tactical errors. All the 2 men on the touchline could do was embrace the madness that began when Saivet, making his first Premier League start of the season, inexplicably sent a simple pass straight to Arnautovic in the 6th minute. Arnautovic had enviable space as he burst forward from the halfway line, with Cyran Clark hopelessly exposed, and the Austrian displayed his newfound confidence by swerving to the centre-back's right before clipping a fine shot past Elliott. Yet West Ham were unable to build on Arnautovic's 3rd goal in his past 4 games. Instead, Newcastle shook their heads clear, and Saivet, who was having an eventful start, equalised 4 minutes later. The cumbersome Winston Reid was penalised for catching Atsu with a high boot, and Saivet took advantage of West Ham's questionable wall by whipping a low free kick beyond Adrian, who was slow to react. The chances kept coming. Michail Antonio missed the target with 2 free headers, sending one over from Aaron Cresswell's corner and the other badly wide from Arnautovic's inviting cross, while Arthur Mazueku tested Elliott with a low effort from 25 yards. Yet West Ham struggled for balance in midfield without Manuel Lanzini, who was serving the last match of his retrospective ban for diving to win a penalty in last weekend's victory over Stoke City, and Newcastle could certainly feel aggrieved not to be ahead at the interval. DeAndre Yedlin was a menace for the visitors, surging forward from right back to link inventively with Matt Ritchie, and that combination caused plenty of problems for West Ham. Ritchie bent a curling shot against the post from 20 yards, and the winger also created 2 excellent opportunities for Dwight Gale, who crashed one against the bar before wastefully scooping the other over.